A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events on Friday, riot police in Novi Sad, Serbia, unleashed tear gas on thousands of peaceful protesters demanding free elections and justice. This protest, predominantly led by university students, comes as a response to the autocratic rule of President Aleksandar Vucic, who has been in power for over a decade. The demonstrations have been ongoing for nearly 10 months, sparked by a tragic incident last November when a concrete canopy collapsed at a train station, resulting in the deaths of 16 people. This disaster has fueled public outrage over alleged state corruption and negligence, with protesters holding the government accountable for the incident. As the protests unfolded, riot police charged at the demonstrators, who were gathered near a university building recently taken over by Vucic's loyalists. Eyewitness accounts describe a chaotic scene, with ambulances navigating through the streets as police ordered some protesters, including journalists, to lay flat on the ground in handcuffs. The police's aggressive tactics have drawn sharp criticism, with Vucic dismissing the protesters as cowards and scum and accusing them of being terrorists seeking to destabilize his government with foreign assistance. The atmosphere in Novi Sad was tense, with protesters chanting slogans like, "We want elections" and "Vucic leave." The police's response has been increasingly heavy-handed, reflecting Vucic's determination to maintain control amid growing dissent. Despite the chaos, there were no immediate reports of injuries among the protesters, although President Vucic claimed that 11 police officers were hurt during the clashes. This latest demonstration is part of a broader movement against Vucic's government, which has faced allegations of corruption, suppression of media freedoms, and ties to organized crime. The protests have seen a significant participation from university students, who have become a vital force in the call for early elections, free media, and accountability for those responsible for the canopy collapse. In recent months, the government has responded to the protests by dismissing dozens of university professors and educators, replacing them with loyalists to Vucic. This crackdown on dissent has not gone unnoticed, as international observers have criticized the government's heavy-handed tactics against peaceful demonstrators. As tensions rise, Vucic's government continues to assert that the protests are being incited by foreign entities, a claim that lacks substantial evidence. As the protests enter their 10th month, the calls for change show no signs of abating. The students and their supporters are determined to defend their rights and demand accountability from their leaders. With Vucic refusing to call for snap elections, the conflict between the government and the protesters is set to escalate further in the coming days. The government's crackdown on dissent, coupled with the students' unwavering resolve, suggests that Serbia is at a critical juncture in its fight for democracy and justice. The situation remains fluid, and the world watches closely as the people of Serbia continue to stand up against what they see as an unjust regime. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.